Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. It is 11:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this 17th day of February 2021. It is a Wednesday. Hump Day. If anybody remembers the commercial with the camel. All right, we're going to go through our list here of the pairs that I look at, see if there's any trading opportunities up ahead that I see. Dollar yen. Not really seeing anything off the top of my head here. I'd like to see a little bit more of a pullback before I would want to enter long. But for right now, it's where it is. The dollar Swiss. So the dollar Swiss on the 20 pip chart on the top left, I'll maximize that. It's still in a downtrend on the point and figure chart. And, you know, at the current column, it won't actually break that trend until it crosses above 91.60, and that's a couple hundred pips above where we're at, almost 200 pips above where we're at. But I want to see what kind of structure develops before I want to go long here. You know, we've been talking about going long the dollar, going long on the dollar Swiss for a few weeks. Nothing's really changed there. Just from this perspective, I would want to wait to see what happens. I do want to go long. I do want to enter in on a break of that angle, but currently just kind of sitting tight on it. US dollar, Canadian dollar. There is a nice possible entry here. It's a little close to the downtrend angle, but we could look at 127.80 as a possible entry zone. Let's buy stop at 1.2780. That's a possible entry there. Break of a double top, and then that would put us pretty close to breaking the dominant downtrend angle, which has existed. We've been in a downtrend on this angle since October 29th. But more broadly, we've been, I mean, you got to go back to April of 2020 at that last high there. So yeah, this is due for a move higher. Kiwi dollar, US dollar. I mean, we're seeing some inherent weakness up here. There is a nice setup for possible. This is a tough one. So we are still in an uptrend, and there's been ample opportunities to see some selling pressure really develop. But on the top left chart, it's the 20 pip 3-box reversal chart. We just don't see a whole heck of a lot of follow through, except for here. There is a triple bottom. There is a triple bottom that will form at 71.40, and so we'd have a sell stop entry at 71.20. Sell stop at 0.7120. I'm going to start putting the dates here so I remember when I wrote these down. And that would, using a horizontal profit target, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 times 20 times 3. That seems like a lot. It's minus 660 pips from the high here, 7,300. 66.40 would be the long-term profit target. 66.40. That seems like a long ways away, and it really is. But it's also not. Expect a lot of chop. I mean, basically, this is how you interpret this with point figure is. All right, I see a very nice triple bottom that is formed. Really, the only one that has actually shown like it may actually create one. This is another big deal because this is a bull this is a bullish fake out. It's a head fake. So we have these two X's. We talked about this pattern yesterday and on Monday, I believe. But we have this fake out set up. So if this column of O's forms a triple bottom, and then we have that sell signal there as well, that's a very, very powerful short signal. So the sell stop is there with our profit target down below. Is it going to go all the way down there in one column? It could. Is it likely? Absolutely not. It's not very likely at all. What is very likely is we'll see it dip down, get close to this trend line. It'll bounce back up, and then we just want to take all the shorts that we can until we get close to this profit target. Then we have the Kiwi yen. We talked about being short on this guy last week, over the weekend, or on Friday, I believe. We'll come back to that one. Pound dollar. Still looking at a sell stop at 137.60. No changes there. And the pound yen. Yeah. Sorry, that was the pound pound kiwi. So the pound yen, this is actually a current active short entry right where it's at. 146.60 would be the short. That'd be a perfect nice entry for the short. Or you could go off the 10 pip chart, which is at 146.50. Either way, there's a break of a double bottom over here, and then on the top left, the 20 pip chart, we have our first 3-box reversal. This column of X's is known as a spike pattern. That means that there's 15 or more boxes in the column. And when that shows up, your entry is the 3-box reversal that occurs. So it's at 146.60. And then the profit target is roughly 50% of the move. So we'd be looking at a profit target at 145.40. So that's like 120 pips from where we're at. And then what happens if it keeps going? Well, it keeps going. But more than likely, you get some type of bounce at that 50% level. And then you get the 3-box reversal. And the next column of O's that shows up, that's the next short. But we'll manage that trade as it shows up. Pound Swiss, really not looking at anything. Pound Loonie, nothing. Pound Aussie. So this is still a trade idea from yesterday that we looked at. No changes there. The euro dollar, no changes. Euro Kiwi, we're still looking and waiting for a break of that triple top and a break of that uptrend angle and a break of this. This is like the inverse of the NZDUSD that we saw. Is we see this bearish fake out. Euro yen. No changes here. Euro pound, nothing there really want to take a look at. Euro Aussie still looking nice for a long setup, except here we're going to actually drop this down 20 pips. I just looked at this before I went live here. So it actually formed a new box lower. So we move our sell stop, our buy stop, we drop that down one box. So instead of 56.60, we enter in at 56.40, which correlates with this fake out pattern that we have down here. A break of a double top would confirm a fake out pattern. Swiss yen, no, nothing there. Loonie yen, nothing. AUD USD, we still have a trade set up there that we're looking at for a short entry. This was from last week, I believe, so we're still waiting for that to drop below this double bottom. Aussie yen, we had a sell stop at 81.60. This is invalid now. We would have gone in at the short over here, but that's fine. It didn't work out. Aussie Swiss, nothing, and then the Aussie Loonie. Yeah, nothing. So we've got some nice setups across the board with the Euro Aussie, Euro Kiwi, Pound Aussie, Pound Kiwi. We looked at the NZD USD as being a pretty nice setup as well. Yeah, we'll just kind of go from there and watch what happens throughout the day here, and we'll probably have more to look at tomorrow. But from all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to speaking with you all tomorrow.